Hello and welcome to today's Community Spotlight, where I introduce local companies I know and trust and introduce them to you. I'm your host, Ben Campbell, and today I'm here with my good friend Jeff with Bespoke, who is a social media marketing guru over here. All right. So, Jeff, how did you get into this business?
I've been waiting my whole life to be called a guru, so thank you. It finally happened on your podcast. Let's see, I got into this business. It's funny, as much as looking at my face in this camera, I wanted to be a sports center anchor. I was going to be a sports center anchor, and I took what's King Tech now, and I did that class, and it was really awesome. So I wasn't going to college. Immediately out of high school, I started working at a TV station. Okay. The only problem was they didn't have news. And so salespeople kind of encouraged me to get into sales. And in my early 20s, I started working with a lot of local business owners and getting to know them and learn from them. And it was really awesome. It was like a college course in and of itself, because I got to learn so much from business owners at such a young age. And then about 2014, I had the opportunity to go out on my own, start my own company. Social media starting to take off a little bit more. And so just dove headfirst into that, and been doing that ever since.
And that TV station is getting one hell of a paint job right now. He referred me to him, and that's where I'm painting the outside of that TV station right now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So what is one thing everyone should know about hiring you or using your business?
So I think when I grew up thinking of like Mad Men type agencies, and I have good friends that owned larger agencies, is a lot of the time, nothing wrong with it. It's the way that they do it. But you might talk to your point of contact, and then they're going back, and you're ended up getting like the junior AE, junior assistant that's actually doing the work. So when you work with me, I'm the one that's doing the work. When we're coming up with your marketing strategy, your vision, I'm not going back and passing that off to anybody. I'm still the one that's in and doing that work. And I think specializing more in social media, one of the things that I like, I sold TV advertising for a long time, but one of the things that I like about social media is your ability to shift really quickly. And that makes coming up with your marketing plan a lot better, I think.
That's awesome. And it's the one-on-one relationship. You don't got this 20 people working underneath you and you're like delegating stuff to everybody. You're getting to know the business and business owner themselves, which is awesome. So what is unique? It kind of goes off the board. What's unique about it?
I looked at those questions. I thought, those are both similar, but I guess that's where I was going to say that social media is agile. It allows you to be so flexible. TV commercial, a radio commercial, you're looking for perfection. And I think that a lot of times when people are trying to come up with their marketing plan or get into starting advertising, they're paralyzed by wanting it to be perfect. And so I always joke, social media, you are on to the next post the next day. You do a really good job of that. You can be funny, you can show your personality a lot more. And so one of the things that I think is unique for me is I've worked with other marketing companies and here's your marketing plan, and we need to have this whole huge PowerPoint and it's rigid. It doesn't allow you to move. And I think that's in this day and age, you should be allowed to be very flexible in your marketing plan.
Absolutely. And just going off about not being perfect, if you guys, my podcast here is literally my iPhone flipped sideways on a little tripod. That is literally it. No editing, one take.
It's high tech.
Let's go.
High tech.
All right, my favorite one. What is your favorite movie?
So I was driving over here with my son, and he said, that is the question, but I believe you're allowed to have 4 favorite movies.
All right. Okay.
It is your favorite guy movie, your favorite comedy, rom-com, and then gun to your head. Okay, what is your favorite movie? And Braden said, that is the question. I said, no, there's no gun to the head one. So my favorite guy movie is Fight Club.
Oh,
my favorite
movie.
You love that one. Favorite comedy is Old School.
Fantastic. I haven't watched that in a while.
Rom-com kind of is Love Actually.
Okay.
And then gun to the head, Princess Bride. That's my favorite.
Oh, that's really?
Yeah.
My wife loves that movie too.
It's so good.
It is a good movie.
You can watch that with any group, my 7-year-old watched it. It's such a good movie.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so what is the best way for them to reach you or to hire you? What's best way for them to get a hold of you?
Just comment below. No, I'm just kidding. The best way to reach me is through social media channel. You can find me. That's usually the easiest. You can also just email me. My email is very simple, jeff@bespokeak.com. Or you can call me or whatever. So
Okay.
The easiest ways.
Perfect.
I was really stressed about this.
Yeah,
Look at
see,
that.
look,
It was,
huh?
easy.
Just nothing. All right, guys. Thank you.